gorgeous day in Brooklyn as Brooklyn FC and Dallas Trinity take the field at Maimonides Park. Excuse me, that's always a tongue twister. With Renee Washington, I'm Joe Malfa. Much easier getting into the starting lineups, beginning with Brooklyn, a side that's captained on the back line by Hill once again. Again, must win or draw to stay alive mathematically.
A few changes for Brooklyn as well. Emma Loving and Leah Scarpelli on the back line. Jess Garziano slots into the front three alongside Breslin and Cooke. Momo Bogugu. And then, as you mentioned, Captain Amber Wisner on the back line. Tyler McCamey in net for them. And then Guidry, McCutcheon, and Hinson.
And away we go on a beautiful Sunday in Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn FC and Dallas Trinity, and there's your first look at how cramped everything is on this field. They don't score in the first half often. Their fastest goal of the season came in the 6th minute by Rebecca Cooke earlier this year. Here we are in the 6th minute again from the corner. And what happened there? Williams drops it back. Try from a long way out, curl into the far post. Stays out.
Do what you want. You generate a corner kick, driven in beautifully, and then well done just to reset it, get that ball back out wide, and then served in the box for a near chance. That almost tucked into that far post beautifully. Just well done there by Kroeger.
Do either Graziano or Kroeger feel like they could go for a goal from here, or is it a service? Graziano does go for a goal. It's saved. Almost surprising McCamey, but did enough to keep it out.
That piece as Jess Garziano puts some tremendous pace on that and drives it towards frame, forces Tyler McCamey. This is a good angle here just to see just how well Tyler
To get the flick on they were looking for, loose in front to the back post. It's just wide. That's exactly how you draw it up on a long throw. All you need is that initial flick on.
have to see if you can bring that consistency since it's not 3-1 to start off this game. 0-0, whole new game.
Flag stays down here, Cooke in behind. Chance for Cooke, and it's just wide.
For Brooklyn to get that goal, and it's a great run there to time it well by Cooke, able to stay on side and able to do a good job at Garziano that had one earlier in this half that she drove well towards cage.
Clips it into the penalty spot. Sets up nicely for Hill, still loose for Hill! The captain in the clutch, giving Brooklyn the lead.
Captain, my captain, Kelsey Hill steps up on this set piece. You look, the first flick by Annie Williams falls off of Winnie Bellata to Hill, able to reset her feet. Does a good job of staying with it. A quick touch across here. She has some.
First half. Doherty puts it back into play, and there's the whistle to end half number 1. An unlikely source. Kelsey Hill, the captain, netting the goal in the 44th minute to give Brooklyn the first half lead. And away we go in half number 2. Brooklyn 1, Dallas nothing on a beautiful day in Brooklyn, New York. Happy to have you along on Peacock and play. Kroeger hangs up there for a while. Lands at the back of the 6, and it's flashed wide. Oh, another good look for Cooke. Kroeger drops it in. Still alive here for Brooklyn at the back post. Again, it's Cooke. Again, narrowly missing a goal that has been seemingly coming all day, but just doesn't have it yet.
Against a possession-oriented team like this, that you're not giving them time to take their time, but putting them under some pressure early.
Good step out of the midfield. Almost a worthy risk for Hope Breslin. Has to be careful in those moments on a yellow card, but timed it to perfection.
Coach, he is locked in. He is looking like a coach that's not ready for the season to come to being an eliminated group just yet.
Into Cooke. There it is! It had been building, and finally the moment for Rebecca Cooke.
And that is a heck of a goal. A highlight finish for Rebecca Cooke, who's been knocking on the door all game. Chance after chance, finally gets one to go, and this is a beauty. Well done here, working up that left flank is Sam Kroeger, and then drives it across, and just the momentum. Cooke just helps it along. First time off of that left foot curling. Or even Hinson might be their look.
Driving to the middle, Hamid fouled. Yellow shown. And it's a second yellow. That was Hope Breslin, who was already on a yellow. So now things get interesting. A Brooklyn side that was leading by 2, coasting, now go down a player with 22 minutes remaining.
Positive, they're getting more touches in the box.
Laid off by Thornton. Missimo going for a goal. Snatched by Doherty. And that is their first shot on target of the match.
Just sprinkling all the alarming stats in there, Joe, because that is the first save we've really had to see for Doherty so far. Took 75 minutes of play before a shot on target, and that one was kind of right at her. Nothing really difficult about that save, except it was through a sea of traffic, so not easy to see that ball.
Try from Hamid from a long way out. Goes wide. Clipped in from Missimo.
Well, in the case of Cudjoe having 1 foul, after our stats say we're wrong, she has 2.
Flag stays down. Cooke, can she make it 2 and make the lead 3? Yes! Her second of the day. Brooklyn's third, on their way to a massive victory to keep their hopes alive.
I'm sure she's heard this before, but let her cook. Rebecca Cooke, remind us why you're one of the top scorers across the league, in the top 10 across the Gainbridge Super League. Slicing, dicing, not done yet. Working through a trio of Dallas defenders, links with Sam Kroeger. Quick 1-2, gets it back, and she's off to the races again against Sierra Hitson. Stumbles, doesn't matter, keeps going, works through, bags the brace, and is able to slot this one right past Tyler McCamey. That being their first win in 5 games, and then you come out today and Brooklyn just takes it to them.
Final whistle goes. Hugs all around on the Brooklyn bench as they live to fight another day. Needed a win or a draw to stay mathematically alive, and they get an emphatic 3-0 victory over Dallas.